None of them wanted to go. I tried everything. Come on, y'all. It's gonna be bitches there. They was like, nope.
Welcome to the mob. Welcome to the mob. A lot of people told us that we wouldn't get fired. Now we living life like it ain't no tomorrow, baby. Welcome to the mob.
Yo, welcome back to the WMB Mob channel, man. Today, have we reacted a day before?
Yes, we did this. We did the recently. We did the little sunshine when he was at the party.
I remember that. That's the only one.
And we reacted to him doing some other wild shit on what's that joint there? It was the same show that Bill Burr was on.
Come on, SNL.
SNL. He was on that joint.
Well, yeah, all them different characters.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well, yeah, this is, of course, him responding to everything that's been going on in regards to his last stand-up, the closer. Y'all want to get your thoughts out now? Y'all want to wait till after this?
I got something to say to the mob.
Okay. Before or after?
Now, I need to get it off my chest. What's up, mob? Dane speaking here. You know what I'm saying? What's the name? I want to come to y'all and tell y'all, somewhere in this video, either right here, right there, or right there, we at 18K. 18,864 to be exact. We trying to get to 20K.
Please put something right there in his hand so he doesn't.
Now y'all bullshitting.
I'm gonna let his ass look down.
Y'all bullshitting. Y'all see this right here?
Damn, he said he's not putting.
You not putting it right there?
No.
Why? Imagine 18K in my hand right now. That's what we standing at. We need to be up there. We need to be at 20K. So let's make it happen, Marv. That's all I gotta say. Rhyming accidentally. You like the bars?
That was ass.
Give me some ball. Bro.
That was ass.
Okay.
You stretched it.
I stretched it a little bit with the accidentally.
A lot of bit.
What was my question?
Did we have anything about the topic?
Right.
Oh, why you didn't wait till the end of the video?
I'm sorry.
That should have been closing credits, but we appreciate the enthusiasm. It's greatly appreciated.
I take that.
Sir, why do you grip me like that, bro?
Did y'all hear the jokes from the last one?
No, but knowing Dave, I'm pretty sure. But I'm pretty sure it ain't nothing that he was wrong about. Well, he didn't say it was. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the truth.
And we
Do
talking
you know
about
exactly what he said, or like a range of what he said?
Yeah, but it honestly it'd be better if you watched it. I wouldn't do it justice.
So should we watch that first? Can we watch that first? Is it an option?
Oh, like you want to watch the whole thing?
We don't have to watch the whole thing, but it's not like a quick clip of what the gist of what he was getting at.
Let's see. I'm sure it's a clip or two.
Because he must have said something outrageous for everybody to walk out the office. Yo.
Sorry, Mom.
We got a fucking woolly mammoth living upstairs.
Now I gotta tell you, and this is gonna surprise some people here, but not everybody. People say things to me all the time, but what you don't know is it does affect me. I think about it. And that one bothered me a lot. I was driving home, couldn't stop thinking about what this woman said because she's not the first woman that said that to me.
Bro, what the fuck is they doing?
Somebody hammering something. But this do sound like
Bro, sound like the fat bitch about to bust through the floor, bro. Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm trying to refrain
I'm
from
like, what could I possibly be saying that would make these bitches think I hate women? Couldn't figure it out. So you know what I did? I Googled the dictionary definition of a feminist just to make sure I was talking about the right thing. And do you know, sir, what the dictionary definition of a feminist is? I didn't either. Listen to this. Webster's defines a feminist as a human being, not a woman, a human being that believes in equal rights for women. I was shocked that that's what that meant. Because by that definition, I would consider myself a feminist. And I didn't even know that at the time. All these years, I thought it meant frumpy dyke. Well, that's who's always talking to me, some chick in overalls. Men are trying to rape us. Ah, not you, bitch. We please. I know. Look, listen. I support the feminist movement. I do, in my own ways. When you guys did the Women's March, I tried to go and support you. And none of my friends would go with me. I asked all the fellas, none of them wanted to go. I tried everything. Come on, y'all, it's gonna be bitches there. They was like, nope. So what I did is I called my friend Ange. Ange is a black woman who's a comedy writer, and she's dope. Matter of fact, she's the only woman that I know personally that pays her ex-husband alimony. And she sounds just like a man when she does it. Fuck that broke motherfucker and all that. She says all that shit.
What the hell?
So I hit Ange up. I hit her on the text. And all I did, I texted her. I said, Ange, are you going to the Women's March? And she texted me back. And this is a real text. She said, I hope those white bitches get tear gassed. There's a problem in that feminist movement, isn't there? From its inception in America, there's always been a racial component. When Susan B. Anthony was having that meeting and Sojourner Truth's black ass showed up. Read your history books. All them white women asked Sojourner Truth not to speak. They didn't want to conflate the issues of women's rights and slavery. But you know how black bitches are. Sojourner Truth went up there anyway. She did a famous speech. She said, ain't I a woman? Ain't I a woman? That's right. And listen. I supported the MeToo movement, but the whole time I thought that the way they handled that was stupid. It was white. It was like, they were doing shit like going to the Golden Globes, and all of them would be like, let's all go to the Golden Globes and wear black dresses to give these men a piece of our mind. Bitch, that is not gonna work. You think Martin Luther King's gonna be like, I want everybody to keep riding the bus, but wear matching outfits? You gotta get off the bus and walk. Real talk.
That's a fact, though, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I want everybody to wear crocheted pussy hats so they know it's serious.
The voice was killing me, bro.
And then I said something about it in one of my specials, and all these women actresses came after me. I said, man, fuck y'all too, you canceled. I ain't jerking off to none of your pictures again.
That's crazy.
They were like, who is he to tell us anything? I'll tell you exactly who I am. I am the one that got off the bus and left $50 million on the bus and walked.
He was gone for a minute.
I agreed with these women. I just didn't agree with what they were doing about it. Right. No, it was annoying as fuck. Because if these women were serious, you know what they would have done? They all would have fired their agents. And they would have went to the mailroom of one of these big agencies and found a woman that was busting her hump in there and said, if you want to talk to us, then you have to talk to her. And if they did that, then she would be big and they would be big and nobody would get fed to Harvey Weinstein. But did they do that? No. Was that their idea? No. Surprisingly, it was mine. What I think the feminist movement needs to be very successful is a male leader. I'll do it.
That's so controversial.
I will lead you women to the promised land. I will make sure you get equal pay, equal work. I will make sure that nobody harasses you or fucks with you on the job. I will protect all of your interests and all that I ask for in return. Is that you suck my dick? And now we're right back to square one, aren't we?
Bruh.
It's different, bro.
And now we get to the core of the crisis. What is a woman? What is that in this day and time? Is there even such thing as a woman or a man or anything? Seems to be a question nowadays. Now listen, women get mad at me. Gay people get mad at me. Lesbians get mad at me. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is true. These transgenders, these niggas want me dead. I've gone too far. I've said too much. And I gotta tell you, I'm very worried about it. I'm not even joking. Every time I come out on stage, I be scared. I be looking around the crowd, searching for knuckles and Adam's apples to see where the threats might be coming from.
Knuckles and Adam's apples?
A nigga came up to me on the street the other day. He said, "Careful, Dave, they after you." I said, "What? One they or many theys?" Before I even say anything about that community, you must know, and I hope you all feel the same way, I am not indifferent to the suffering of someone else. There's laws, the mean laws in our country. North Carolina passed a law once that said a person in North Carolina must use the restroom that corresponds with the gender they were assigned on their birth certificate. No. No, that's not a good law. That's a mean law. No American should have to present a birth certificate to take a shit at Walmart in Greensboro, North Carolina, with a baby shot and killed a motherfucker. You have to ask yourself, if you're thinking about it, who are these laws designed to protect? Like, let's say they designed this law to protect me, my interests. Transphobic comedian Dave Chappelle. And let's say that I'm in Walmart doing a little shopping with my family. Now, I should tell you, if that ever happens in real life, you should know that my dreams didn't work out. But let's say something goes horribly wrong, and there I am in Walmart with the poor whites rummaging around for mediocre goods and services. And then I gotta go to the restroom. So I excuse myself from my family. I go to the men's room. Now I'm standing at the urinal taking a leak. And this is what this law is gonna do. And suddenly, a woman walks into the men's room. I'm gonna be like, that's strange.
Strange.
And then she stands shoulder to shoulder with me at the urinal. I'm gonna be like, bitch, what's going on with you? And then she hikes her skirt up and pulls a real live meaty dick out. Well, what do you think I'm gonna say?
First day,
Thank God
why
she's
you
in there
looking?
with me.
What did he say?
At least now I know my family's safe. No, I'm not gonna feel that way at all. I'm gonna feel very uncomfortable. I would feel better if it was a man with a vagina who backed up to the urinal next to me.
Bro, please, bro.
I wasn't even thinking about that. That's funny.
Oh, why am I thinking about that?
Just got out of his butt for some reason. Oh my God, he must be a veteran. Thank you for your service.
He said you must be a veteran.
Somebody cheeks on a urinal, bro. I swear to God, bro. That's worse than.
So that's
you
what they was mad about?
I mean, you got the baby comment. You got.
They was mad about the baby comment?
I mean, the whole thing is connected. The whole thing is about that. It's all about what the baby say. He said, if your pussy tastes like vitamin water or something. What the baby say?
You talking about the concert?
Yeah.
Oh, he was like, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your light up.
Yeah.
If you ain't got age, light up. Some shit like that.
It's all interconnected. The whole thing is about that. So they was like, how could you take his side after he said that? And he was basically like, yo, y'all know the baby killed somebody. But y'all tripping over some shit he said on
Oh, yeah,
stage.
that's what I remember he said that. He said y'all more outraged over him saying that than him actually taking someone's life.
Right. He told a story about a trans comedian that was a friend of his, and she killed herself because Dave said a joke, and the LGBT community got mad at him, and so the trans comedian took his side, and they fucked her up so much that she killed herself. She was like, yo, y'all so crazy on this shit. Y'all hurting your own people. Like, y'all doing too much.
Well, my thing is, okay, so a little bit about the bathroom joke. Like, that's really wild to me because it's like, because you can go into the bathroom and say, okay, I identify as a woman and go into a woman's bathroom. Is that how it works? Because if that's how it works, that's weird. Because if I say, let me not say me. If someone says, hey, I identify as a woman, I can go in this woman's bathroom. This is the law. You can't do nothing about it. And then he going in there, bathroom to bathroom, raping bitches. Now it's a fucking problem.
Listen, I don't understand the logic in it either. I mean, let me ask y'all.
Go to the history, bro. You looking for the video you was previously?
No. I'm looking for something else. But how? Let's play the scenario out. Pause. But you in the bathroom.
Yes.
And a person that appears as a woman.
Yes.
Comes in there.
Yes.
And they're using the urinal next to you.
First off, this is not even a transphobic, homophobic, anything towards that. This is natural urinal courtesy. If you're going to be in here, use the natural courtesy. One stall in the middle, brother. That's facts. I don't give a fuck what you identify as. One urinal in between us, bro.
I thought they had the unisex joint bathrooms now. So like, you know, like for reasons like this.
I've heard about that now, but I mean
they can, but if you're choosing to stand up, all I ask is you give me the proper space that all of us men are used to us having. You need to know the rules of the bathroom. Don't pull your ass cheeks out in the middle of the bathroom and put a space in between, bro. Am I lying?
Come in the bathroom.
It doesn't really make a difference.
Put his drawers down to his ankles.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So like, if you come in there looking how you looking, I'm gonna be like, bro, what the hell?
Right.
But if you're a man and you just dress like a woman, I mean, honestly, I feel more comfortable with you being, like I said, being in a male bathroom than you identified as a woman and potentially going in the women's bathroom to do anything you willing to please. Because you can identify as a woman is all you want, but you still have a dick. And you still have strength of a man, so you can overpower any woman in that bathroom. So, if you come in the bathroom dressed like a woman, do what you do, boss.
Right.
Just have the courtesy of the one stall shit.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I. Yeah.
Man.
I just mind my fucking business.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of the bathroom. I mean, I feel like that's the thing. That's what you need to do now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just feel like you just need to mind your business.
Exactly.
If it's not,
But that's always the case, though.
If it's not,
Right.
if it's not nothing dealing with you, do what you do and wash your hands and leave the bathroom.
Right.
Right.
So, you know
That's what I'm saying.
That's how I treat it, as like just minding my fucking business.
Okay.
Yeah, just like I said, just if you coming in here,
Mm-hmm.
just use the proper male bathroom rules, and if you don't know them, we can happily educate you.
No, I'm not educated. Just go get the fuck on.
Okay. Now the big dipper of the conversation is once this starts to affect schools. So now let's say you're having a child. Let's say it's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
She go to school. She using the bathroom, and a boy who identifies as a female.
That's what I'm saying. That's outrageous.
And
The
that's
bathroom.
But that's what I'm saying. They've been going through this a lot. They already been going through this already.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the whole idea of, that was the whole point of them coming out with a bunch of unisex bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Just due to, if you identify as yourself as a guy or you identify yourself as a girl,
Right.
you can use the unisex
But the
bathroom.
unisex bathrooms usually have a door, like you can lock.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. I mean, just by that's what I'm saying. They to resolve the situation of a female that's identified as a man walking into a man's bathroom, or a man that is identified as a female.
I think Drew is saying like, okay, like a high oxen.
Mm-hmm.
When you got the male and the female bathroom and the fucking no doors, you can just walk in.
Right.
I think he's saying like that bathroom, not like a bathroom with a door that you can physically lock and it doesn't matter who goes in there.
Yeah, I know what Drew's saying. I'm just saying they supposed to been fixing this problem of adding unisex bathrooms in every area. Schools, restaurants, anywhere you go is supposed to be unisex bathroom to prevent this problem.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, right, but for one, they haven't put it everywhere.
Right.
So that's one. And two, you can't control people where to go to the bathroom. So
Which is
regardless
completely
of whether
understandable.
the unisex thing is there or not, if
They gonna do what the fuck they gonna do.
right.
That works.
I mean, it goes back to my main point.
I had to say my fucking business.
It's like,
Right.
that's weird because, like I said, I mean, not saying everybody gonna go in there and do that, but you know, this world is very devious, and to somebody could use that to their advantage. So, I mean, I don't know, bro.
All right.
It's just shit is just crazy.
Yeah, honestly, like I said, just mind your business. That's one. You a cross dresser. If you come in the bathroom, I really don't care. I really don't care. I'm in here to use the facility.
We'll be in here all of 3 minutes tops.
And then I'm going back to the movie. I'm
going back to eat dinner or something.
Go get the popcorn, and I'm going back to my chair. I'm not in here to socialize.
Like,
so
I'm gonna be like, we gonna be in it. Do you see that shit?
Right.
Like what, bro?
But there's people out there like that though.
Facts.
That make a big deal out of stuff like that.
That's true.
So
that's true. Do y'all think that your sexual what they said they was put on birth certificates?
Your gender?
That's what it is. But it's what you identify. So even if you come out as a girl, if you want to be noted as a boy, you can change it.
That's crazy.
Is that what they saying?
I did hear something about something like that.
I gotta look that up. I forgot exactly what it is, but do you think that should be allowed? What you want to be, not necessarily what you are, should be on your birth certificate.
I feel like birth certificate is a form of official documentation.
Right.
If we're being technical, you're official. Okay, so just like how Kanye had to get his name changed to Ye.
Right.
Kanye West is Kanye West through the government of the United States.
Right.
If he wants to be officially called Ye, then he had to change his name.
He had to go through that.
So if you're officially a male or female by your genital area, then that's what you officially are.
Yeah.
If you want to call yourself whatever you want to call yourself, then cool. But I feel like on your birth certificate, it's an official thing. Your name, your sex, your height. I mean, no, your height not on there, is it? Because you grow. But I'm thinking about ID. So I think any form of official documentation should be exactly what you are. Now, whatever you identify as, that's on you. That's how I feel about it.
Damn, you was about to say something?
Fuck. It was basically piggyback off of what they're saying, but in a way that some people do that. I know I went to a job interview, and when you had a job interview, you had multiple people in one area. So one lady, you know what I'm saying, she identified herself as a male.
Oh, okay.
But, you know what I'm saying, she was a female.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, and the lady, she said, ma'am, do you realize you put male and stuff? She said, yes, I do. So, you know what I'm saying, I ran into a few people that actually did that. In a way, I had not ran into some, a male going to a female bathroom or a female going to a male bathroom. I had not experienced that, but I'm pretty sure it happens.
Yeah.
But just basically piggyback off the situation. I feel like that's something that a lot of people should know. Just by like what you physically are. I mean, but like they'll say whatever you.
Especially with his sexual.
Yeah, whatever you want to be, that's your personal preference.
Right.
So that's just it just being fair in a way, I guess. So.
Yeah. Also, I feel like if you're having sexual encounters with people, because I've seen too many stories to where dudes finding out last minute, lose their mind, and haul off and kill the person.
Right.
I do feel like that. It's the way I said it. I understand.
No, it's the video you showed me.
Which video I showed you?
Remember when they was in the car and she was like, I was a...
Oh yeah, that was a joke. That was crazy.
But yeah.
But yeah, I feel like if you're gonna have sexual intercourse with anyone, bro, I feel like you should really say, no matter what you identify as, because a person can only judge your outside off rip. Until you take your clothes off, no one really knows.
Right.
So if you, that's a very dangerous game. So I feel like.
Even if you got your what's the names changed, people,
right?
Because
still.
That's something that a lot of people would like to know.
That's the right.
I'm not sure if it's. Don't quote me on it, but that's the reason why Bow Wow did what he did to Sierra, right? If I'm not mistaken.
No.
Stop! Oh my God!
I'm just saying. I said don't quote me on that.
I said don't quote me on that.
I said don't quote me on that.
No, bro. No.
I'm just saying. I was a kid. That's what I heard.
That's the key word, kid, bro.
But I say that is something that you should let somebody know. That's the most important thing. A lot of people don't agree upon that. The reason why I say that's something that you should let somebody know, regardless if you're afraid to let people know. Because a lot of people is afraid to let people know due to people bashing them and stuff like that. It could cause a lot of suicidal situation. So I completely understand where they're coming from about that situation, but it's also make it fair for other people. If you're going to get intimate with somebody then they should also know the real deal of what's going on or what happened in your life. Like, hey, you know, yes, I was a male, I am a female, you know what I'm saying? And then that, from where y'all go on from that standpoint there, you will earn a lot of respect, I feel like, in my opinion. But
that
a lot
should
of
be
people
upfront to me.
Right.
Like that, you shouldn't even be waiting until y'all get into a sexual part.
That's what I'm saying.
If you meeting somebody, you done changed your whole shebang up. You meeting somebody, and you know that because you can. Okay, let's not play dumb. We all can tell when somebody is straight or gay. Most times. So it's still, you should try to at least bring it up. Like if you meeting somebody. So I have to feel like that should be up front. Just so no one really gets hurt. Because that's what seems like it happens every time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay. Now, so based off of what you heard and the little bit of extra that I told you, do y'all think he should apologize? Did he say anything that? Now, granted, you're not gay, you're not transphobic, so you can't really say, you can't really put yourself in those shoes. Right. But in your opinion, did he say anything that would have made you?
See, what a lot of people don't understand is when some people say something, it's what they'll always say it. You want somebody to. What is it, dude?
You want somebody to be real with you until they're real with you.
Until they be real with you. Mm-hmm. So I feel like he's being real in a way. That's his personal opinion. Everybody got their own opinion in the world. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's his personal opinion. That's his personal opinion and stuff like that. So I feel like that's the same thing with the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't feel like he should apologize for what he said. You know what I'm saying? That's just you know. I mean, he could have put it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or he could have, you know. At that time, maybe it wasn't the right time. But like we said, a lot of people just need to mind their business, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, everybody got their opinions. But it just, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Cause you know, like people just it's gonna take it far regardless. Regardless of what you said.
I don't think he said. I mean, it's okay. So in this country, we're supposed to have freedom of speech and beliefs.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
If that's the case, then all of this stuff he said is opinionated. So you're trying to get him kicked off of something that he's doing off of his right. So now you're basically trying to take this man right away just because you don't like what he said. Right. Like a person can call us niggas all they want to. Right. It's freedom of speech. Right. Whether we like it, right. I'm pretty sure no black person would like it. But if a white person say freedom of speech, calling you a nigga, that is not a reason to go haul off and kill that person or do any harm, because you're going to lose that battle in court every time, because it's a right to have a freedom of speech. So he had his opinion. I don't think he disrespected anybody. I don't think he I don't see any disrespect in it. And most of the stuff he said is true. So I'm not understanding. I don't understand where the whole walkout thing was. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not even gonna say that. So yeah, I don't understand the whole walkout thing and want him to be canceled.
Yeah, I said it before. I really don't. Like, it's been a joke made about everything, bro. Like I don't know where this shit coming from. Like, again, it's jokes on shit that's far from funny that people have made funny. You got jokes about slavery, the Holocaust, people raping people. Like, it's jokes on everything in the world. But for whatever reason, with this topic, you say something and it's just, I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. But
I feel like a lot of people is afraid.
It's really people. So they were such a minority group. Now it's like a monster turning out of control. They were so minority of a group, I feel like. So everybody was like, hey, let's build them up. And then it's like they built them up to this like monster. Like, you can't even have your opinion towards them. But like even you said, it was a trans woman or trans male that was a comedian and took the side of against the community and basically shunned her or him. So it's like they done went so far with it. It's like you can't even tell them nothing. It's like they shit don't stink no more. Kind of sort of. It's like you took somebody that was vulnerable, built their confidence up. Now they're shitting on everybody. That's what it really looks like.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you. But go ahead, Dame. You say.
I say I just feel like a lot of people are afraid, like far as like big name people.
Like comedians?
Not even comedians.
Anybody in the spotlight.
Like anybody, like any industries, Netflix, anybody. You know what I'm saying? Apple. If anybody's undecided, if somebody say like a big artist sign under somebody, and they say what they said, they're not going to support them in a way because they don't want to be canceled and mess up their name. So in that situation, I feel like it's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of people that can fight this, but it's just like Dale said, it's just something that they have created that it's like, bro, it's really undefeatable type shit. It's like people just really gonna they're gonna take their side regardless of what you say, even if you're right or wrong.
When you mess with people monetary things, it's inevitable. Like with the baby. All them shows canceled because they said that. They didn't cancel because they didn't like what he said. They canceled because they didn't want
to be canceled themselves.
Right. And that's going to mess with their money. So, I mean, that's the truth of the situation. People are not doing this because, and it's the same thing with Black Lives Matter, if we're being technical. No one, I don't think everyone in the movement is there because of they're outraged about Black lives being taken and Black lives being taken advantage of or not being appreciated enough. Like the woman, I think one of the head ladies in Black Lives Matter, the movement, bought a house in one of the whitest areas in California. That's ass fucking backwards. Millions of dollars. But you could have did that in another way. Like, you don't have to live in that part of California. I'm not saying you got to live in the ass crack of the hood. But come on, bro. You doing this movement, you just conscious. You making us look goofy. So it's with any. So if anything that deals with money and it's affecting someone, whether it's Black Lives Matter or LGBTQ community, it's as long as if it's going to affect someone's money, they're gonna do what they always do.
Okay. So last question. In that, I think in the clip that we was about to watch, but it's cool. We gonna let it slide. He pretty much asked him. Well, he didn't ask him, but he said, "I'm open to having a conversation."
Yeah, I seen that part, and he was like, they said they extended the invitation, but I didn't get one.
Right. So he extended one, and he said, "I set the place, I set the time. It was 2 more conditions, but he's open to having the conversation." Do you think the conversation, for one, do you think it would happen? 2, do you think that the conversation will lead to any progress?
That's the thing. Are the people going to come there? Are they going to come there to actually conversate or tell him that they hate him? Like, are you going to come here and actually come to a median or agreement or try to at least, like how the baby was saying, they were saying, like, I think it was Miley Cyrus? Was it Miley Cyrus? She was like, hey, it was some Caucasian celebrity, I think it was a singer, but she was saying, hey, if you want, it was Demi Lovato, one of them, basically saying, hey, we can do something to where, she was like, hey, everyone makes mistakes, we can set up something to where we can educate you and maybe you can see it from a different point of view, or we can let you know how everything works, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So is it going to be something like that, or it's going to be a rally just to get on the mic? Oh, hate you, Dave Chappelle, and just to get your shit off. Mm-hmm. If it's just to get your shit off, it ain't gonna be no. It's not gonna be no progression. But if people are coming there to actually be cordial and actually have that conversation, then it might. But if they're coming there to argue, it's not gonna work.
Alright, well, that was a good conversation. But yeah, man, I don't know. I hope this starts the conversation and we can get to a place where
mutual agreement.
Yeah, it's just something, bro. Cause
understanding from both sides.
It's just getting to a point now where it's
getting out of hand.
Comedy's gonna die if this continues. Unless people just start, unless people like the owner of Netflix do what he did. See, he didn't. See, he's one of the few that didn't let anyone dictate just because no one dictate his actions because of it was money involved. He sort of was like, bro, I don't see nothing wrong with what he said. Type shit. So.
Well, to that, if there were a counter argument, they will probably say, well, Dave is the biggest money maker, so his shit ain't going nowhere, and we don't care. That
true.
That would be an argument for somebody who said, oh, Netflix really care. You can make a case they still don't. They just know that with the controversy and with the tickets Dave sell, his shit ain't going nowhere, and we standing with him. So. But maybe you're right. Maybe that is the case. But yeah, I hope they really have a conversation. If it is any comedian alive that I think could solve this problem, it's Dave Chappelle. So I hope it happens. But that's all I got for this one, y'all. Y'all got anything?
No, that's it for me.
Well, y'all let us know how y'all felt about this video. It really just turned into a discussion, a conversation. We ain't watched the clip we was gonna watch, but you know, I might throw had a video play without the sound, but yeah, man, y'all let us know how y'all feel about our comments. Let us know how y'all felt about Dave's comments. Let us know who y'all think was right or wrong in this scenario. And let us know.
Don't make it an argument, y'all. Just voice y'all opinions. It's not an argument. Everybody having freedom of speech. Everybody can voice their opinion on the situation. We like this. We like to listen. We like to see what y'all have to say about the situation. Maybe y'all bring out some points that we didn't even know about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can be educated in the situation. So don't make it an argument and stuff like that. So.
We don't tolerate no bashing of nobody in our comments. I don't care if somebody in the comments come out as gay or something. We don't.
No bashing.
We don't
no
do none
nothing.
of that bullshit over here. So if you want that type of time, I don't know how to ban people, but I'll find out. We don't do that shit over here. So. I'm dead ass. Like,
no, that's a fact though. No. I mean, y'all know we always bring real, so that's just real shit.
We don't do that shit over there. We don't do that shit over there. So.
It's a form of bullying.
Yeah, we not on that. So, as always,
you wouldn't want nobody to find your flaw and criticize you 100 fucking times about it.
Big facts.
So.
Yeah, man. As always, like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time.
Welcome to the mob. A lot of people told us that we wouldn't